So a little bit of news today. In a previous episode, and actually in a blog post, I announced that today DirectTV Now was going to be released. Now, for those of you that don't know, DirectTV Now is the DirectTV streaming service, which is supposed to bundle a whole bunch of channels together. I've heard from the CEO saying 100 channels for a cost of just $35 per month. Well, originally it was supposed to be released today, and unfortunately, due to licensing and technical issues, as referred to by some, they are not going to launch today, November 4th. Now, that information was circulated because of a leaked memo that was leaked from AT&T internals out to their installers. And the memo strikes me funny, so I'm going to read it to you. Here's the memo. As you may have heard, AT&T is launching a new over-the-top service called DirectTV Now on November 4th, 2016, today, which isn't happening. Back to the memo. OTT service over-the-top services provide potential customers with a streaming-only option when they are unable to have a traditional DirectTV or Uverse TV service installed. Though DirectTV Now does not require professional installation, technicians may want to be aware of the service and what it entails. For instance, when a DirectTV or Uverse installation cannot be completed due to line of sight, landlord permission, or other issues, technicians can provide information on the DirectTV Now service and let customers know they can visit directtvnow.com to learn more. Please note that DirectTV Now is a completely separate offering from traditional DirectTV and Uverse, and should only be mentioned to customers when those services cannot be installed. If the customer is able to receive broadcast TV service, technicians should not proactively mention DirectTV Now, as it is redundant with DirectTV and Uverse apps, which still offer streaming capabilities to subscribers of the DirectTV and Uverse TV service respectively. Key points to keep in mind for DirectTV Now. The DirectTV app is still available to DirectTV satellite TV customers. DirectTV Now is a completely separate service. No set-top box is required to utilize DirectTV Now. Instead, customers can stream content via iOS and Android mobile devices, web browsers, as well as streaming media players that connect to TV like Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Stick, and Chromecast. More streaming options are expected to be available in the future. DirectTV Now offers programming packages that are similar to those of traditional DirectTV service. No annual contract is required. Add-on packages like HBO are also available. More information is available at directtvnow.com. The memo goes on to recommend that you should have at least 12 MIPS broadband service at minimum to use this. I just think it's okay. Hey, if you're a DirectTV customer out there, you didn't hear that, because I don't get the logic of, technicians don't say anything because, there isn't this thing like the internet out there that will inform customers of services that are available to them. There aren't websites that tell people this sort of thing, like groundedreason.com. I guess I should have told existing DirectTV customers to cover their ears before I read that. Sorry. But seriously, I'm a bit sad that it's not out today because I'm really excited to see this thing in action. $35, and it's pretty much, from what DirectTV has been saying, it's pretty much a full-blown cable package, 100-channel bundle deal over the internet for $35. So if you can't go the full streaming route, like if you need to have all those cable channels, $35 for this service, and say about $50 a month for, your internet access, you're talking $85 a month without all those hidden fees, no contract, cancel anytime. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, when you really do the math, I don't think you can get a comparable package to that for, under $100. I just don't think it exists. Yeah, sure, the promos exist, but once you do the math on the box fees and the taxes and all those hidden broadcast fees, and then it getting jacked up in the second year because you have to sign up for a 2-year contract, this seems like it might be a good deal. We won't really know until we see it, but hopefully they'll have that out soon, and we might know a little bit more next week on when the official release date will be. My suspicion is that they probably had a bit of an issue getting one or two, broadcast TV networks on board. I'm guessing because, CBS has been unwilling to kind of join into some of these bundle deals, that maybe they're trying to work some of that out. Who knows? This is all my speculation at this point. So DirectTV, not now, or not today, rather. And DirectTV is not the only one getting in the live cable TV over the internet game. Hulu, many cord cutters know Hulu. This week, Hulu inked a deal to bring Disney and Fox networks over to the live streaming service that they are planning next month. So, Disney's going to put their, ESPN, ESPN2, ESPNU, ESPN SEC, ESPN3, Disney Channel, Disney XD, Disney Junior, and Freeform onto Hulu, along with Fox. They're going to be bringing in Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, BTN, Fox News, Fox Business, FX, FXX, FXM, FXXXXXXXXXX, National Geographic, Nat Geo Wild, and the Fox Regional Sports Networks, which, that's going to be like a dozen markets national, that they're bringing over to Hulu. So Hulu is also throwing their hat in the ring. They're joining, PlayStation View and Sling TV. So next year we should have 4 cable-esque packages being delivered over the internet. But no one's cutting the cord or anything. There's no reason these, companies, I guess they're just doing this for the fun of it. Considering, if you read, the media or, newspapers, that it's all hype. No one's actually quitting cable. NFL ratings aren't down some 20% this season. NBC didn't completely take a bath on the Olympics coverage because they decided to put a whole bunch of it on, their cable networks. I'm curious to see, now that DirectTV Now, they're owned by AT&T, who recently purchased Time Warner to the tune of like $1 bajillion. Yeah, I think it actually is here. It's how many zeros is that? Yes, it's a bajillion dollars. Since Time Warner is, they own a lot of the networks that Hulu picked up, like TBS and TNT, CNN, and others. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out with DirectTV Now coming out and AT&T owning both that and Time Warner. I'm really, curious to see how these deals shake out. That, of course, assuming that the AT&T Time Warner deal doesn't come under FCC oversight, which it looks like it may be headed for, and it doesn't get blocked by the FCC, who, didn't really take too kindly to Comcast trying to buy Time Warner. So, I guess it all depends how the math works out, and when it comes to the market share that AT&T is going to have with Time Warner under their wing. So, this is interesting. AT&T hedging their bets, picking up DirectTV and then kind of pushing a over-the-top streaming service out through that DirectTV wing. So, they had a hand in satellite because I think they wanted to get out of the, TV Uverse business and just, deliver it through DirectTV. And then now they have DirectTV Now, which will push a lot of that stuff over the internet. So, AT&T is in a really, really good position, depending how, technology shakes out. If you ask me, people are, tired of the cable box. It's only a matter of time before all this stuff is just delivered over the wire, over the internet anyway. It seems silly to have to put a ancient cable box in your house, just so you can watch television, and let alone pay the $10 to $20 a month rental fee that you're going to have to pay on the thing. I'm curious how this is going to play out for Comcast, because pretty much they're excited that you can watch Netflix on their X1 box now. That's the big news coming from there. Is like you don't have to, go to your streaming app to watch Netflix. You can use it on this big ugly, cable box. So, woo! Good job, Comcast. What do you want us to say? Other companies are sitting there pushing, an entire basic cable package out over the internet. On a device that already has not only Netflix, but, a countless other Hulu, Amazon Prime, Shudder, Crackle, countless apps on these over-the-top boxes. But we're supposed to, be glad that if you're a Comcast customer, you can watch Netflix on the cable box now. Whoopee! Is there a more tone-deaf company out there right now? I don't know. I guess we shouldn't be shocked that, Comcast isn't listening to its customers if you're judging them by their customer support satisfaction numbers. Right. The FCC just released a report this month saying that the price of basic cable service increased an average of 5.8% per year between 2010 and 2015. For those keeping score at home, the cost of living, if you look at the Consumer Price Index, annualize at 1.5% per year over that same period. So the cost of cable plans grew about 27% roughly over that 5-year span. That's insane. That's a hefty number above, the standard inflation rate. So, I mean, it's really just, like I said, it's just a matter of time before watching TV over the internet becomes even easier. I mean, it's easy now, personally, but I understand, you got to do a little research. It's not well advertised. Soon you'll just see this. It'll just be commonplace, I think, just to run stuff over the internet, and the need to put a cable box in your house is just going to be the thing of the past. And the companies that realize this and adapt are going to still be around, and the ones that don't are going to fall by the wayside. So I just really wanted to hop on here today to give you the news about DirectTV Now not being released, and a few updates on the Hulu. Wish everybody a happy Friday. If you have any questions, the issues we cover on the podcast, please feel free. Shoot us an email at podcast@groundedreason.com, or you can give us a call even at 650-TALK-GRP. Go ahead, leave a message, and we may even play it on the air. Unless you don't want us to, then just say, please don't play this on the air. Remember, if you want to be on the air, go ahead and if you want to leave your name, we'll give you credit for your question, answer your question. You can tweet us at Grounded Reason, or you can join us on the Facebook page. Also, please subscribe. And in iTunes, if you could leave a review if you enjoy the show, that would be awesome, because, we might even read that too on the air, because, we love to hear the feedback. If it's bad feedback, just send us an email. We'll see you on Monday. Joel will be here, and we'll be talking about the underlying technology to Bitcoin, which is blockchain. And we think blockchain is going to be revolutionary. And I think, so do a lot of other people in industry. And it's really going to add some functionality to the internet in the next 5 to 10 years. It's actually out there. A lot of it's out there right now. But you'll get that on Monday. So we'll see you then.